Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. All right, man. So Leonard Ellerbe, he basically just confirmed that the fight between Devin Haney and Tank Davis won't happen because he went on a series of tweets and just basically just boasting Tank's A side and just pretty much saying, without saying, that it's not going to happen. And it all started because Leonard Ellerbe, he was in the comment section on the Boxing Voice podcast when Bill Haney was up on there and he was talking to the callers and they was, trying to combat the reasons why Tank shouldn't fight Devin Haney or A side, B side, whatever that stuff. And that's what's trying to get Leonard Ellerbe on there so him and Bill can have a discussion. I think he said that he sent the link, but he never answered. So, Bill was just like, it ain't up to Leonard anyway, so there's really no need to talk to him. So I'm guessing after that, Leonard, he went on Twitter and he wrote, "Numbers will never lie. The numbers will always tell the true story. The business will always dictate the current market value. Always." But that wasn't all. He continued to go on a Twitter rampage the following day, stating, "The public decides who the star is. Tank is the star, period. The public decided the current commercial value is 50,000 pay-per-view buys in the last fight. They had a very good gate at 1.7 million. In what universe does someone think they can call the shots? Can't fool the public." Now, I question him on that because now he's trying to spin the narrative that Bill Haney and Devin Haney thinking that they're the A side. But Bill already said that Tank, he's the A side. They cool with Tank being the A side. They just waiting for them to send them an offer and send them a fair offer. They ain't trying to have like no rehydration clause and all that stuff. I don't think that Bill and Devin mind taking a short pay, but I think he just want to be healthy in the fight and sucking them down to 135 and having it like he can't weigh over 10 pounds or whatever the night of the fight. That's handicapping him. And Devin like, we not doing that. We gonna do it the old school way. The way like how Leonard Hearns, Hagler, Duran, all them did it. We gonna fight at a weight class and we gonna keep it that way. Ain't no rehydration clause, ain't no catch weights, none of that. But Leonard wasn't done. He didn't keep going and he wrote, "If anyone wants to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, it will always be on his terms. This is just simple business, not personal. I've said all along, fights are made when they make sense for both sides. Fighters aren't scared, but the biz has to make sense. An offer will be insulting, but the biz dictates those things, not egos. That's how it works. You get paid what you weigh for big fights. Facts." Now, that's basically indicating that the fight is not going to happen because he's saying if we send him an offer now, it's going to be insulting. And that's pretty much saying that we're going to give you a low ball offer and we're going to give you these rehydration clauses and all that stuff, which they know that Bill and Devin ain't going to do. Because I'm not just trying to take Dev and Bill on them side, like I want to call it down the middle. And I believe that Tank and Leonard and them, they know they can't do that with Dev and building them like how they can do with Ryan and Pitbull Cruz and all them, giving them these lowball offers and having stipulations in the clause and everything like how he did with Ryan and Mario Burris. He know Bill and Dev ain't gonna go for that. So that's why they saying if we send him an offer now, it's gonna be insulting. That's basically what he trying to disguise, but he just ain't really trying to say it. And then he continued to write, "I'll say it again, the guy who brings the business will always dictate the terms. That's how business works." And then he tried to add Floyd into the conversation, trying to use him as an example for Dav and them to try to take that same roadmap by saying Floyd wanted the Oscar fight so bad he had to take whatever he was offered. He told him he has to accept his terms or no fight. At the time, he wasn't in a position to dictate no terms, not one. Oscar was the big pay-per-view star at the time. Look how things turned out. Rewind back to '07. Can you imagine Floyd attempting to dictate terms to Oscar, laughing out loud with the question mark? And then he got two laughing emojis and writing, he sure did. And that's what happened. Oscar was the guy at that time. Floyd was like, F it. That MFer can't beat me. And whenever I beat that big, them tables will turn. I'm going to do whatever I need to do just to get him in the ring. Quote, and the rest is history. Then he got the 100 emoji in the back end. So basically, he trying to say that Dev and them should do whatever they need to do to get the fight like Floyd did with Oscar. But this is the thing. Oscar didn't handicap Floyd, but catch weight. Maybe he did dictate the terms as far as the money and all that stuff in the negotiation and who get announced first and who get to come out first or last and all that stuff. But as far as the weight, Oscar ain't do none of that stuff because first of all, if he would have tried to do some type of rehydration clause, it would have affected him more than it did Floyd because Oscar was the naturally bigger person than Floyd. So you really can't use this as an example because it's two different situations. Devin don't really care about the money part for real. Although they want something handsomely, but they'll take what they'll get because they know it's still going to be bigger than what they ever made thus far. But they just don't want to be handicapped in the fight. That's why the fight not going to happen because he basically telling you we're going to do this rehydration clause. And Dav and Bellinghams already said they ain't having it, and they standing tall on that. But in the end, they gonna have to meet the middle because this fight gotta happen. Everyone talking about it now, and now it's at the point where as though don't nobody really want to see them fight anybody else but each other. It gotta happen sooner rather than later. So we just gonna have to wait and see. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.